Good morning, all my fellow aviators. A quick unedited raw video for you to share with you Boeing's results and what I think that's going to mean for pilot hiring in 2025 and 2026. So, Boeing handed over 36 planes in Q4 for a total of 348 airplanes in 2024, which is about a third fewer than it did last year. And also the fewest it has delivered since the pandemic. And obviously, this is on the heels of the door blowing out on the Alaskan Airlines flight, and combined with the machinist strike, which happened in the fall of 2024. So the tally widened the delivery gap between Boeing and their chief rival Airbus, which gave a whopping 766 jetliners to customers, and that is the most that they have ever delivered since 2019, which is pretty darn phenomenal. So in December, Boeing delivered 30 airplanes as it restarted production on its best selling 737 MAX. I know their target is about 42 planes per month, so they're not quite there yet. And that was after an 8 week long machinist strike. So on the surface of it, you know, for the average 737 that hits production, now these are getting delivered all around the world, not just in the US, but approximately 10 pilots per aircraft. So if it's making 40 planes a month, in theory, that's 400 new jobs a month all around the world. But what I was not able to find data on is how many older 737s are getting mothballed at this during the same window. So what's the net new gain in an aircraft? If you have any data on that, I'd love it if you shared that down in the comments below. So in the company said it had 142 gross orders in the month, which is mostly for its troubled 737 MAX, and it was the best sales month of 2024. But still, even with strong sales, December orders were down sharply from the record of 337 planes that it received in December of 2023. And so that left Boeing with a full year gross orders of 569 aircraft, down a whopping 60% from the 2020 total. So, for all of you investors out there, not surprisingly, these shares declined on this news. So, what about Boeing's future? Well, analysts and executives, not analysts, excuse me, executives are saying they expect to balance out the supply and demand within approximately 5 years. In contrast to Boeing, we have Delta Airlines, which is firing on all cylinders. They topped estimates as their CEO expects 2025 to be the airline's best financial year in history. They're forecasting strong travel demand for the start of the year, according to the CEO. Delta said that it expects to generate more than $4 billion in free cash in 2025, up 18% from 2024, and in the midpoint of its annual target of between 3 and 5 billion in free cash. According to their CEO, everywhere we are continuing to see consumers prioritize experience over goods. Good for airlines, not as good for Amazon. Airlines have enjoyed strong post pandemic growth, according to analysts. So that's it for the quick update. If you have thoughts, I'd love to hear those, and I'm sure the community would as well, down in the comments below. What does this mean for pilot hiring in 2025? What does this mean for hiring of lower time first officers at regional airlines in 2025? I happen to think that it bodes well for simple explanation. If the majors are able to get new aircraft, that means they're going to, if the size of their fleet increases, they're going to poach more captains from regionals. And as they poach more captains from regionals, those regionals are then going to promote more of their first officers to captains, and they're going to hire more first officers. Thanks very much, everybody. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like this little news clips in the future, do let me know down in the comments and smash the heck out of that like button. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.